Welcome to class, another episode of Ask the Teacher by Teacher Triza, coming to you from the Waffle Suits off Kano Street, Nakuru. We continue to answer questions, especially those of concern to young people or their parents, so that we can see how we are able to create a harmonious community who are able to understand a few things. Creating a library for young people to refer to, and also a library for caregivers to refer to when they have questions from young people. Today's question. Vijana, can I put a tattoo of the cross on my forehead? Tattoos. Can I put a tattoo of the cross on my forehead? This might look like a very far-fetched idea. It might look like something that is not serious, something that cannot be done. But allow me to say that with this generation, anything is possible. And this young man is asking, or this young lady is asking, if they can put a tattoo on their forehead. And for the tattoo to look Christian, they are saying they want to do a cross. And the debate on tattoos is big. There are many things that are said about tattoos, but I would want to contain myself to two things. I would want to contain myself when it comes to discussing tattoos about two things, because like I've always said, I would do scriptural truth, acceptable societal norms, and common sense. And so for the young people who want to do tattoos, among the many things that are said about tattoos, and we'll have a live audience January or February, and we'll extensively discuss this. But in the meantime, for the sake of this one who wants to do a cross on the forehead, let us ask these two questions. Question number one, why are you putting on the tattoo? For what? Because even when people want to discuss with scripture, say the tattoos were said not to be done because of dead men, which always addresses one issue, which is motive. And that's what I'm asking. Why are you doing the tattoo? Your reasons for doing the tattoo, are they legit? Are you doing it to fit in? Are you doing it to show off? Are you doing it for... Why are you doing the tattoo? Granted that some people have done tattoos for names of people they loved, pictures of people they loved, and then when they broke up, they didn't know what to do with the tattoo. And I would really want to stress that your motives for doing the tattoo, if you will ever do one, they have to be clear. And they don't have to be influenced by an outside force. It is not because you saw it. It is not because you think it's gisty. It is not because you want to fit in. If you're going to do a tattoo, it must be because you extremely need that tattoo and it must have a function for you. Question number two. Are you doing a tattoo you can live with in your old age? Because remember, a tattoo is permanent. And once you have done it, undoing the tattoo is more expensive than doing it. So this kind of tattoo that you want to do, is it something that you can live with as you are old? I've seen tattoos, you call them tats, where people have written, I love you, and they write a name of a person. What happens when you break up? Will you bite off that piece? Or what will happen? So, you must check your motives of doing the tattoos, and don't let those motives be a motive that is not something that is about you. If it is about everybody else, wanting to fit in, wanting to please someone, it's not the right direction. Number two, ask yourself, is it something you want to live with in your old age? But finally, I will say this. Because of acceptable societal norms and common sense, the kind of tattoo you want to do, especially if you're still living under your mother's and father's roof, is it something they can approve of? The church you attend, the place of worship you go to, is it something they can approve of? which at that point I would want to say, if what you want to do on your body is not approved by your immediate community, maybe you need to put a pause until you are independent and you can work on yourself. The other thing I would want to say about tattoos, because I've seen all kinds, is that some young people are really overdoing tattoos. When you see somebody with more tattoos than skin, then that is an extreme also. So are tattoos good? I would want to leave the jury out there until the live audience comes and we can discuss the merits, the demerits, and what else. But in the meantime, ask yourself those 3 questions. Number 1, why? Number 2, would you want to have it in your old age? Is it something you can be proud of when you are old? And number 3, is it socially acceptable in the community that you are in? So that your tattoo does not become a source of discontent between you and your parents, or you and your immediate community. And I know sometimes as young people we don't care about the community, but let us be reminded we live among people and they have expectations. But of course now there is the other twist. As a student, a tattoo is a no. You're going to get into trouble with the school authorities. That's what the teacher has to say.